Hi. So I checked out PewDiePie's channel after the whole, like, he talked about how Charlottesville sucked, and Nazis suck, and now, I haven't done a Briggs Meyers test in a while, so I'm gonna do a Briggs Meyers test. Difficult to introduce yourself to other people. Yeah. Forget my surroundings? No. Try to respond to your emails. What? 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 Actually, I do ignore my surroundings sometimes. But I have high awareness. I mean, because my room is messy, right? Okay. Lost in thought. But what does lost in thought mean? Lost in thought. Often, though. I mean, I'm always thinking. I don't understand this question. Try to respond to your emails as soon as possible. Forget surroundings. Ignores. I do ignore surroundings. I don't know. You try to respond to emails? No. I have like 24,000 unread emails. I can take months to respond. I'm sorry, guys. Whoever's emailed me. Easy to stay focused. I don't even read my mail. That's really bad. Easy to stay focused, obviously. Initiate. I mean... yeah. I rarely do something out of sheer curiosity. No. Dude, I, like, have no... If I'm curious, I will, like... I will see, like, what is up, regardless of whether it's insensitive to find out. Being organized... Okay, obviously I feel superior. Being organized... I'm a human, and I have some good, like, accomplishments in esports, so why wouldn't I? You actually... It helps with thick skin, too. Being organized is more important to you, so you don't burn out. Being organized is more important than being adaptable. What? What? I mean, that's situational. You are highly motivated and energetic. I mean, I used to be energetic and motivated, but now, I mean, no. But I'm not like, okay, I'm not like crippling depression, but just normal depression. Not normal depression, but like, it's like, don't really want to kill myself. That kind of like, you know, that kind of motivatedness. Don't really want to kill myself, especially not if I'm gonna have a family. Winning a debate. You see, I'm about to be a good husband. Oh. Winning a debate matters less to you than making sure no one gets upset. Fuck that. You often feel as if you have to justify yourself to other people. Yes. Your work home environments are I'm sorry. Maybe not the optimal husbando. You do not mind being at the center of attention. Yep. More practical than create. What? What? I mean, how are those opposites though? I don't understand how those are opposites. I mean, practical always, but how is creative not practical? I don't understand. What? Practical versus creative? Creative. I don't understand how creative is not practical. What is this crap? I'm gonna Google these words. Practical. Concerned with the actual doing of something rather than the theory and ideas. Rather than... Wait, what? What? What is this? This is... What? Suitable for a particular purpose. Okay, that's what... Okay. Sensible and realistic in your approach. Yes, this is what practical means, not this actual doing of something. What? What is this definition? What does heuristic mean? Discover, learn something. And then creative means... Oh, I want to put that video in where it's like... Let's be creative, and it's like... Super fighting polygon team, you know? Never mind. I might as well put it in, but I do want to monetize the video. Look up like creative super fighting polygon team. Create. Dude. Thank you. Thank you, Google. See, how can you hate on Google? Relating to or involving the imagination or original idea. Like overall, how can you hate on Google? Especially in the production of an artistic work. I don't make art. I guess well, I guess I am an art director, but I don't actually make the art. Imagination or original ideas. But I like getting things done. I can't either way. If I go either way, it's out of context. People can rarely upset you. I hate people. Your travel plans are usually well thought out. Wait, but I do have a thick skin. But I don't show that I'm... No, I hate people. Your travel plans are usually well thought out. Well, like... Yeah. It is off... I mean, I never travel. Yeah. It is often difficult for you to relate to other people's feelings. Wait, no, but I don't book the hotel. To relate... Or I do. Difficult to relate to other people... Yeah. Feeling... Wait, to relate to or to understand? Because those are like different... Yeah. How does relate to something? To connect with. Oh. Difficult for me to connect with... Feeling... I mean, like, I understand the underlying psychological causes of various emotions, so I guess... No. I think the problem is I'm too good at understanding people's feelings. But to relate to... Okay, so is it a one-sided connection or a mutual connection? Because I can understand other people, but I don't think they want to be understood. Like, I think people hate it when I understand them. So, I'm gonna say I can completely relate to other people's feelings, but that they hate it that I understand them. They hate it that I can figure them out and, like, know what they're thinking and feeling. So, I think, that's actually deep, because, like, people just, like, get really irked when, like, you know what they're thinking and you know, like, the underlying, like, basis for their opinions. I mean, not all the time, but when they disagree with you. Your mood can change very quickly. No. No. It takes, like, hours. Then again, no, because if someone does something ridiculous, my mood can change. When would my mood change? Yeah, no. I guess. Yeah, no. Because like with there's always like it's like the build up, rising action, and denouement. You know, like you gotta have a setup. That's actually really deep. Your mood cannot. That my mood does not change really quick is very deep, I think. In the discussion, truth should be more important than people's sensitivities. Uh, yes, always. You rarely worry about how. Wait, in a discussion. What is a discussion? Because action talking about something in order to reach a decision. Well, obviously, truth is more important. Rarely worry about how. Wait, I did kind of cut off the last. Okay, I'm skimming this. Or to exchange ideas. Oh, wait. Truth or sensitivities? Yeah, truth always. You rarely worry about how you're. Wait, but then what if you try and climb the social ladder? I mean, I can be facetious, but it's not as important as truth. You worry about how your actions affect other people all the time. Affect. Oh yes, I'm vegan. Your work style is closer to random energy. How do you like do like Uber agree? Like where's the next after this? Like 100. Where's after like 100% agree? It's like 150% agree. Work style is closer to random energy spikes than a methodical, organized approach. I mean, energy spikes lasting 24 hours. I would say no. I'm a workaholic when I'm motivated. You are envious of others, and I stay motivated, you know, for like a day or until it's done. You are envious of the others. I'm envious of, oh, yes. But like, only one person, so. Oh, and then I understand the responsibilities that come with privileges. And I'm actually like, I used to be lower middle class, so. Wait, often? I mean, I'm kind of really in a good situation financially, so no. An interesting book or video game is often better than a soft lease. You being able to develop a plan and stick to it is the most important part of every project. No. Has anyone ever done coding? Get carried away by fantasies. Can I do? Like for primary school, yeah, you want to stick to your plan, but if it's like coding, then no. You rarely get carried away by fantasies and wow. You often find yourself lost in thought when walking in it always. If someone does not respond to your email quickly, you actually not always. Actually, yeah, always. If someone it used to not be the case. Respond to your email quickly, you start worrying if you said something wrong. Oh yeah. Yeah. As a parent, you would rather see your child grow up kind than smart. What? What? I mean, the two are codependent. You can't be kind and, like, stupid, because then how would you assess the impact of your actions? You do not let other people's influence your act. I mean, you could be kind, but, like, only towards whatever you were aware of and like could assess. So, I mean, oh, and kind. Wait, what does kind mean? Because it could be like nice with socialities, or it could be yeah, that I think is the word. Or it could mean oh wow, I'm proud I like said that sentence without a grammar slip. Group of people having no character elements. No. Generous, considerate nature. Or smart. But towards what? Smart is more important. Generous or considerate? Considerate or smart? This depends on society, because, like, is this an academic community? Then, yeah, be kind. Or is this, like, just bullshit human community? Smart is more important. You do not... Or is it animal? Like, what's the scope? I guess in the scope of humans, no. Do not let other people's influence your actions? What? Huh? Is that just, like, awareness? I don't understand. I'm always compensating for other people's actions. You do not let other people influence your actions. Other people always influence my actions. I mean, but only when I want them to, so... Wait. Which people? Is it people I respect or people I don't give an F about? I don't... You do not let other people influence your action. I'm a... What? Like, is this when I'm shot calling or follow? I don't understand. You do not let other people influence your... what? My actions. What? What is influence? Affect behavior. Effect on behavior. Yeah, other people have an influence on my actions. Just not if I don't respect them at all. What? Yeah, I do stuff people tell me to. Your dream tends to... This is actually true. It's just, if I'm completely ignoring you, it's probably because I don't really care. Ah, man. I know at least one person who's gonna be like crushed seeing this video. Okay. If I feel guilty about not listening to someone, then I'll try to listen to them. See? I let people influence my actions. Your dreams tend to focus on the real... I feel like I'm being a douchebag too, eh? Other people. Like... If someone doesn't want me to do something, and I don't want to do it, then I'm not going to do it. But if they want me to do it and I don't want to do it, I'll still do it! So, that's why I disagree. Do not let... Wait, let is a key word here. Do not let other people... I do not let them influence me. Whoa, that sounds a bit narcissistic. I mean, I'm narcissistic, but this is like... What? I don't... Huh? I can follow orders. Your dreams tend to wait, do not let. I do not let other people influence my actions. Dude, I will always, like, even if I don't agree with something, if I think there's something for me to benefit from doing it, I'll do it. Right? If I don't feel guilty about it afterwards, I'll do it. Your dreams tend to focus on the real world and its events. Yep. Wait, my dreams? I don't understand. My dreams on the real world and its events. I mean, always? Like, both for goals and for, like, actual dreams. It's always based on, like, something. Do not take time to start getting involved in social How would it not be based on, like, something I hadn't experienced? Getting involved in social activities. Because how would you have the visualization if you've, like, never had that visualization before? How would you imagine something that you've never imagined or perceived before, eh? I'm not a creative dreamer, I guess. I mean, I am, but no. Everything's based on something. I think every dream has a root cause. It does not... A root source, you know. More than one. Mix and match. It does not mix and mash. What is this? Start getting involved in social activities. Yeah. You are more of a natural improviser than a careful planner. What? Natural improviser or careful. No, I like to get the theory done. I like to have the theory crafting done. People don't know. People think I'm an improviser, but they haven't seen the last 6 years of theory crafting. Emotions control you more than you control them. I mean, I just changed my state of self if I'm in a different mood. Wait, but me controlling wait. Me controlling emotions? Emotions control me more than I control. I don't understand. How do I control the emotions? The emotions are irrelevant, right? My emotions control me more than I control them? I don't control my emotions so much as ignore them. You enjoy going to... then again, I am an emotion-driven existence, so... I guess the emotions are pushing me to want to have a family and to survive and to not commit suicide and to have a child and implant my ideology into that child. My emotions control me. I mean, they do. Or I control my emotions. I don't. Fuck. Fuck! Damn! I hate this question. Like, how do you those things aren't, how do you, where do these intersect, like, ideologically? What? I don't understand the, controlling my emotions. What? That refers to negative emotions, but I, like, also control my emotions by, like, putting myself into a particular state of mind, and I basically ignore my emotional state. I can operate independently of the emotions, right? If I'm like mind fucked, and then I'll still like act somewhat autonomously and independently. My emotions control me more than I control them. This is so deep. Because where do these intersect? Where do these planes intersect? Emotions controlling me. Emotions controlling me. But they do control me, but they don't, like, but not to a facetious extent. Or me controlling emotion. Me controlling emotion? What are emotions? Conscious experience characterized by intense mental activity and a high degree of pleasure or displeasure? I don't understand. Emotion. High degree of pleasure or displeasure. There's no consensus. Ah, what? There is no consensus on a definition. This is a meaningless question then. There is no consensus on a definition. Mood, temperament, personality, disposition, motivation. There is no consensus on a definition. Oh my god. Then how am I supposed to answer this objectively? Mental processes are essential. Different components, subjective, increase significantly. Okay, wheel of emotions. Ah, na 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 na. Ah, disapproval rule. Oh, this one's bullshit. Happiness, fear. I remember looking at that and thinking this bullshit. I guess I have a different ideology now. What the heck? What the... Okay, the admiration pedal is fucked up. Sorry for swearing. I've been with a lot of people who swear a lot. Pensiveness versus... What is this? Grief? Pensiveness is based on... What the fuck is this? What is this? Pensiveness? Pensiveness? Okay, so pensiveness is my only emotion. Remorse, disapproval. Okay, how about these? Remorse, pensiveness, disapproval. I don't need like any of these other emotions. I guess annoyance. Oh, okay. Annoyance, yes. Pensiveness, yes. What else do I have? Loathing. Okay, I have loathing, and then what? So I am remorse? Does this make me remorseful? I don't understand. Am I remorseful and contemptful? Is this my constant emotional state? Remorse and contempt? What? I don't understand. Oh, anticipation. Wait, anticipation is... The fuck is this? What is it? The fuck is this? Okay, that's bullshit. Who's Schadenfreude? Experience of pleasure, joy, or self-satisfaction that comes from learning a witness's trouble, failure, or humiliation of an... Oh my god. Okay, what does Epicurus say on emotion? Epicureans on emotion. Thank you. Instance, Lucretius showed us some important Epicurean stuff, how emotions fit in. Alright, Epicurean beliefs, necessary, natural, vain, are the types of desires. Desire for happiness, peacefulness, or life. Health. Oh, I certainly need those. Keeping the psyche free from disturbance. Okay, I guess I am emotion driven, but like, that's irrelevant to my decision making. I don't understand. I am motivated by emotion, but like, does emotion assume irrationality? I don't get it. We always act to avoid pain and fear? It is just a matter of whether our choices are properly in line with that fact? Yeah, exactly. We choose consciously to avoid pain and fear. Oh, we choose consciously versus... I think the assumption here is that people can act independently of emotion. What? But in the context of... But everyone taking this test is human. Yeah, someone watching this video is like, he's overanalyzing. And physical repose. I'm trying to understand the question. What is that? What is repose? State of rest. In the end, avoiding pain and fear makes me think of, like, you know, the rock at the top of the hill in physics. We can therefore say, or at the bottom. But at the top of the hill is at rest too. Correctly choose in order to, here! When we're doing well, we correctly choose in order to avoid pain and fear. Important to note that we're not talking about reflexives, the reflexive response. Fear is an anxious anticipation of something you know is coming. Well, I'd say that I've honed my instincts. I don't understand. We always act to avoid pain and fear. Pleasure is good and natural. Pleasure is good. Every pain is evil. Yes! Then I am an emotion-driven existence. This is like the AI saying, I am driven by my programming. I am driven by my emotions. You enjoy going to social events that involve dress-up or role-play. Ooh. But I don't like going to social events. Do MOBAs count as roleplay? Because I did go to a lot. Would I go to a con? But I don't like social events. I guess it would be cool, but I don't wanna. So yeah, like that stuff. You often spend time exploring unrealistic, impractical yet intriguing idea. Unrealistic, yeah, like like world peace. You would rather improvise than spend time coming or survival. Unrealistic and impractical yet intriguing ideas like surviving of the human race. Or survival of life on Earth, or survival of intelligent life. That's the most important one. You would rather improvise than whether, regardless of who the dominant species is. Coming up with a detailed plan? No. Relatively reserved and quiet person. Quiet person. Relative to what? Reserved and quiet relative to normal people? But then I'd have to change the last. Oh well. If you had a business, you would find it difficult to fire loyal employees. Oh wait, loyal. What is loyalty? Firm and constant support or allegiance to a person or institution. Yes, but underperforming. Loyalty is important. Contemplate the reasons for human existence, obviously. Logic. Wait, the reason for existence. The reason for human existence. The reason for human existence. I mean, I've already contemplated that. I guess I have rational discourse about human existence. I'm just gonna say yes because it's under the whole bandwagon of like philosophical debate on existentialism. Even though I like kind of have my ideas well thought out, I think. I still like will debate with people. I just generally don't change my ideas, my opinions rather. Not really contemplate the reasons for the reasons for the reasons for the reasons for the reasons. I mean, honestly, no. Life is meaningless. Logic is usually more than like objectively. Logic is usually more important than heart when it comes to making important decisions. Yes. Keeping your options open is more important than having a to-do list. What? Options open. Options. I just want to avoid people. To-do list is important, but I hate to-do lists. I mean, I always write to-do lists, but then I never do it. I don't care. If your friend said something about... Yeah, I don't really care. Keeping options open or having a I like to-do lists. If your friend is sad about something, you are more likely to offer emotional support than suggest ways to deal with a problem. Isn't that the same thing? Oh, you mean sucking up to them. I mean, what? I'm rather practical. You rarely feel insecure. What? Insecure. Oh. I mean, why would I play video games if I didn't feel insecure? That sounds like a meme, but it's not. You have no difficulties coming, or maybe it is, with a personal timetable and sticking to it. Like, isn't religion to deal with insecurity? But I don't have that. You have no difficulties. What? Also, because like humans are evil, so it's kind of scary to coexist. You have difficulties. You have to be friendly with like people who are utterly revolting because they eat meat. No difficulties coming up with a personal timetable and sticking to it. Oh, being right is more important than being cooperative when it comes to teamwork. What? Those are the same. What? I don't understand. Cooperation. I don't understand. Being right is more important than being cooperative. I don't. This is a stupid question because being cooperative is the optimal choice. Being right is more important than being cooperative. I mean, I think I completely understand the value of cooperation and when it is important to cooperate, but since that is the right decision, then cooperation is a subgroup of being right. You agree that everyone's views should be respected regardless of whether they're supported by facts? No, obviously not. That's bullshit. Feel more energetic after spending time with a group with views? Okay. Admired. Respect means admiration, so no. Wait, no, but respect, everyone's views. Everyone. Fuck no. You feel more energetic after spending time with a group of... I think this Briggs Meyers test is... These questions are stupid. More energetic after spending... It's like for plebs. You feel more energetic after... I guess that's a negative connotation. It's like for dumb plebs. Not like smart plebs. Okay? I'm making a distinction. You feel more energetic after... Come on, guys, you know what I mean! Stupid people who are not, like, involved in, like, highly complex organizational structures of, like, everyday life, you know? People who have not, like... These questions are for people who just trudge along everyday life without ever questioning the paradigms that they are force-fed. Okay? You feel more energetic after spending time with a group of people. Or without ever grasping for solutions to the hypocrisies of the paradigms that are force-fed, you know? Being like, oh, well, this sucks, but whatever. You know, apathy. Feel more energetic after spending time with a group of people. Energetic? No. Wait. Sometimes, if they're competent. Which group of people? No. I'm usually tired afterwards. You frequently misplace your things? Yeah, I need time to regen from like, being with people, but then sometimes when they're competent, which group of people? Which group of people? More energetic after spending time with a group of people. Which group? I don't understand. Misplace things. I'm very self-critical, you know. So, whatever. You frequently misplace things. No. I always know exactly where to find everything, or at least the way to find that where that thing is. You see yourself as very emotionally stable because I write stuff down in my diary. Diary. Very emotionally stable. I don't know what that means. Is that like energy stable in EVE Online? Kappa. Emotional stability is a contributor with you. Depression. What? Damn it. Stop offering me self-help and give me a concrete definition of emotional stability. Having a congruent transition of emotional states and moderate emotional resilience to environmental... Obviously, that's extremely the case. Mind is buzzing with... You can read the rest of the definition, I know it. Your mind is buzzing with unexplored ideas and plans. It's like... I'm trying to answer these questions, alright? This is self-criticism, so if I come off as like dismissive, it's because I already know how my psychology works. I've already studied it daily for more than a decade, and I'm only like, oh, wow, I am actually almost 3 decades old. Okay, I've studied it daily for like a decade and a half, since I was 10. Buzzing with unexplored ideas and plans. I don't understand. Wait, since I was younger than 10. Since I was what, 9? So that's 2 decades. So you get it? I understand my psychology. So I can be like, yes, I understand what I am, you know, what I think. I understand my own thoughts. Duh. Unexplored ideas and plans. Buzzing. What is buzzing? Does that mean what is buzzing? Buzzing? Unexplored ideas. No. I don't understand. I don't understand. Unexplored ideas. Why would they be unexplored? You would not call yourself a dreamer. I mean, sure, because that's a stupid word. You usually find it difficult to relax. It's not a stupid word. It's just an inapplicable word because dreamer implies unattainable. And I'm not about apathy. I mean, when it comes to like getting stuff done, I know what I want and I get it done. So I'm not a dreamer. You usually find it difficult to relax. Now I know it's impossible to achieve, but I try to do it. You usually find it difficult to, if you've seen my previous videos, you know, like I want utopian society and post-humanism and immortal organisms as the dominant species on the planet. So other people would call me a dreamer and I say, no, we need to work towards that if intelligent life is going to survive. Difficult to relax when talking in front of many people. No, generally speaking, you actually, sometimes I get nervous. Wait, in front of many people? No, in front of authority figures, it's difficult. Generally speaking, you rely more on your experience than your imagination. What? Wait, but what? Imagination. Visualizing stuff, right? Not present to the senses. Forming of new ideas. Creative or resourceful. Ability to be creative or resourceful. Oh, experience versus being resourceful and creative. Experience. Worry too much about what other... but experience is helpful. I guess there's two parts. There's my genuine self, which is in charge of decision making, and then there's my everyday self, which is in charge of reacting to the scenarios where I've been taught. But then I'll hone my instincts more. So, which one? No, my decision making is made by my genuine self. Rely on. Yeah, I rely on because my instinctive reactions are a subset of my cognizant decision-making process. So my cognizance is what I rely on, rather than the underlying, like, mental triggers, because I am the one who sets up the mental triggers for my like reactive split-second decisions. I'm the one who sets up those triggers and not thought processes, but um, like the flowcharts. You worry too much about what other people think. Nope. Wait, what? What other people think? I worry. What is worrying? Give way to anxiety or unease. Allow one's mind to dwell on difficulty or trouble. Difficulty. Unease. Give way to anxiety or unease. Unease about what others think. No. If the room is full, you stay closer to the walls, avoiding the center. No. It's easier to be ignored if you're in the center. You have a tendency to procrastinate until... Wait. Wait. If the room is full, so lots of people... Yeah, it's easier to be ignored in the center. The fuck? Wait. I don't understand. This is a stupid question. If you have a tendency to procrastinate until there is not enough... Wait, what? Procrastinate... Wait, maybe I'm not supposed to take this literally. Maybe it's a figurative question. If the room is full, you avoid... Are you asking, like, you avoid the people? Or you're like... You're like... located... like, out of proximity of people? Because it's more noticeable if you're avoiding people. I don't understand. Avoiding the center of the group of people? I mean, I guess? Avoiding the center, which of a full room, so lots of people. No, because if I'm at the sides, people will come talk to me. Which defeats the point of the question. I'm gonna say this question is... Should I lie on the personality test? You'll get more attention if you're at the side of the room. Because people are looking for like, oh, you're at the side of the room, what's up? So that's a suboptimal strategy for avoiding people. Wait a minute. So if you're avoiding people, is it because you want attention? But I don't want attention. So do I avoid the people? Well, the best way to avoid them is to mingle with... What? Because then you can exchange pleasantries without ever having to talk to someone. I don't know how to answer this question. Okay, in a voice chat, do I go in the side channels or the main channel? I go in the side channels, so... I avoid people. This is a lie, but I'm gonna say this question is figurative. If you have a tendency to procrastinate until there's not enough time to do everything. Yep. Anxious in stressful situations. Nope. Believe that it is more rewarding to be liked by others than to be powerful. Same thing. The fuck? Liked by others. Oh, but power is... I don't understand. I don't understand the question! It's the same thing! Rewarding to be liked than to be powerful? It's the same thing. I don't understand this quiz. No. Power. Being liked is a subset of being powerful. You have always been in... I don't understand the question. Rewarding to be liked or to be powerful? I don't understand. You could, and if you're powerful, then you will be liked. Let's see. Powerful. Having great power or strength. What? Political powerful leader. If people will like you if you're powerful, I don't get it. You have always been interested in unconventional and ambiguous things. Is this about charisma? But you need charisma to be powerful, so It's just a subset of power. And having power over someone is dependent on how much they like you. So, but the reward comes from being powerful. You always are having influence over them, which is power. So I get people to like me for the sake of having influence over them, which can then convert into like making them feel bad about eating meat and then being less cruel towards animals, or towards having more social influence and a more stable like hierarchy under me. So power is everything. You have always been interested in unconventional, ambiguous in social situations. Like when there's anything political. Unconventional and ambiguous things. Even if you're like at the bottom rung of the ladder, you need people to like you, so you have influence over them. Or at least influence over your own decisions if you're being told what to do, right? Because if people trust you, then you can self-determine your actions. If people don't trust you, if people don't like you, then they won't trust you, and therefore you need them to like you in order to be autonomous in an organization on the bottom rung. You have always been interested in, that's a correction of what I said previously, which I now forget. Unconventional, ambiguous things. Ambiguous things? What? In books? Unconventional and ambiguous. Like puns? Always been interested in puns. I mean, there is that like prophecy about the dude who understands ambiguous things in Daniel from the Bible chapter called Daniel. I like puns. Unconventional. Book, art, movies. Ambiguous things. Like the subplot? I guess. Initiative, yeah, because people are so incompetent you have to. Okay, architect, why? What? Turbulent? What is that? Tactics? I don't understand. A paradox? Live by... Whoa, go back. Paradox. Wait, where did it say paradox? Architects are able to live by glaring contradictions that nonetheless make perfect sense from a rational perspective. Yeah, I like that. Rules and I don't know what anathema is. Something or someone that one vehemently dislikes. Yeah. That's really overgeneralized because you need rules and limitations. Otherwise, there's exploitation. Everything should be open to questioning and reevaluation. Exploitation in the negative sense of taking advantage of someone's rights. Often act unilaterally to enact their technically superior, insensitive ideas. Okay, unorthodox methods? No. Cut that out. Technically superior and insensitive? Yes, that's me. Huh! Constant improvement, yep. That's what I do. Analyst, constant improvement. Okay, introverted, yes. Intuitive versus what? Well, because I've thought stuff out. Thinking versus feel. I'm thinking. Judging or prospecting? I don't know what prospecting is. But I am judgmental. I think it should make me more judgmental. Assertive or turbulent? I guess because I'm not shot calling too often right now. Because shot calling, people don't like it when I shot call because then I have expectations of them, and when they don't make those expectations, then I make it known, and then they stop trusting me because they feel that I am responsible for their self-criticism when they should be self-critical in the first place, which is why I'm calling them out for poor positioning. Alright, I'm an architect. It's a little bit nah. Oh god. Please don't compare me to these people. Ew, disgusting. Okay, Gandalf is not bad. It just puts the fantasy characters in. I don't know who that is. Hunger Games? Oh my god, please stop! Wow, just, oh my god. There's no one I like here. Briggs Meyers of Epicurean. Of Epicurus. He didn't take one because Briggs Meyers wasn't around. Okay.